Did Babe Ruth really hate Lou Gehrig? These two baseball legends were teammates for 7 seasons, winning 6 American League pennants and 2 World Series together. They looked inseparable. So did they become sworn enemies after all those great years? We'll find out. But first, meet the most famous duo in baseball history, the Sultan of Swat and the Iron Horse. Babe Ruth, the Sultan of Swat, was one of a kind, flamboyant, larger than life, the first sports celebrity in America. Lou Gehrig, the Iron Horse, was the perfect foil, humble, disciplined, and strong. Together they were unstoppable. Ruth's power plus Gehrig's consistency made the Yankees murderers. Rowe struck fear into the hearts of their opponents. No other duo in baseball history has been so dominant. Off the field, their partnership was forged in the fires of hard work and laughter. In the early 1920s, they barnstormed together. During the off-season, they played in charity games, telling jokes, teasing each other and bonding like brothers. But beneath the surface, cracks appeared. Babe loved to live large, to party, to be the center of attention. Lou preferred a quiet night in with his wife and kids. Babe was happy to be compared to Lou. Lou was not. Fans and the press relentlessly asked, who was the face of the Yankees? Who was the bigger star? It didn't matter that both were great. It had to be one or the other. And silently, the seeds of rivalry were planted. Then came the breaking point. The year was 1927. The setting, a baseball field in Hartford, Connecticut. The teams, the New York Yankees and the local semi-pros. The game is forgotten. What isn't is what happened that day. According to Lou's mother, Mrs. Gehrig, Babe and her son had a huge fight. The press picked it up and ran with it, fueling the narrative of Ruth the showman versus Gehrig, the workhorse. Was there any truth to the story? Only 3 people know for sure, Lou, Babe, and Mrs. Gehrig. All 3 are gone now, so we may never know. But there's no denying that after that day, something changed in the clubhouse. There was no more laughter, no more camaraderie. The brothers-in-arms became strangers, united only by their shared pursuit of victory. By early 1930, every offensive stat was practically neck and neck. Ruth was still a star, but Gehrig's numbers were staggering. The media debate reached fever pitch. Was Gehrig being overshadowed? Did Ruth feel threatened? Perhaps. Team photos from this era show a clear divide. There's Ruth with his signature home run trot, pointing his bat towards the sky. And here's Gehrig, head down, eyes on the prize. When the Yankees won the 1932 World Series, ending the Boston Braves' 12-year championship drought, Ruth didn't even show up for the parade. The rift was obvious for all to see. In 1934, Ruth hit 714 home runs, breaking his own record of 712. It seemed like the perfect time for a passing of the torch ceremony. Instead, the Yankee Stadium crowd booed. That October, Ruth homered in his last at bat for the Yankees. He was traded to the Boston Braves the following spring. Finally, Gehrig was the undisputed titan of the Bombers. Lou wore number 4 now, the same number Babe had worn in 1914 when he joined the team. It seemed fitting. But the joy was short-lived. On May 16, 1939, Gehrig was diagnosed with ALS. On July, he addressed the crowd at Yankee Stadium before his final game. His speech, titled "Luckiest Man Alive," would move millions. But Babe Ruth was absent. At the time, he was playing for the Braves. He was quoted as saying, "I was out of town and did not know he was going to make the speech." It sounded correct at the time, but the distance between them remained. Over the next 2 years, Gehrig's health declined. Ruth visited him once, perhaps to say goodbye. On June 4, 1941, Lou Gehrig died at the age of 37. Babe was among the pallbearers at his funeral. As the story goes, he broke down and cried when he saw the casket. Years of anger and resentment evaporated. All that was left was grief. So did Babe Ruth hate Lou Gehrig? Not if that day in Hartford was any indication. In the end, their rivalry meant nothing. Their silent goodbye, everything. This has been a production by our channel. If you enjoyed this video, please check out my others. Thanks for watching.